I'm going to show you guys how to make the chords from Emorio. The original sounds like this. And this is what ours sounds like. Again, the original. So for the MIDI, you guys can pause here, check it out, draw them in as you'd like. And then we'll jump into the preset here. So really simple. We got two oscillators going. They're both sine waves, as you might have already heard. The first sine wave is at the 0 octave, and we have only one voice. And we've got the volume at -9.5. And then our second oscillator is up 1 octave, also at one voice, but our volume is way down at -22. This is because we want the dominant tone to be the 0 octave, and we want the higher note to be sort of a textural element. So we took it away. A little bit boring. Add it in. But if they were both at the same volume, I'll turn it down so it doesn't clip. That higher note kind of gives it it sort of dominates it a little bit. So we bring it back down. And that's basically it for the oscillators. We're not using oscillator 3 here. Our amp envelope, we've got our attack turned up to 5 milliseconds. This is to prevent the pops. You can hear like that pop. We want to prevent that, so we'll bump that up to 5 again. We want it to still be a little bit plucky, just not have those little clicks and pops at the beginning. And then we bring down our sustain all the way down and bring down our decay to give us that pluck shape, and then bring up the release. Just like that. And that basically gives us that, you know, if we had the sustain all the way up, kind of makes it feel a little bit more natural. As far as effects, all we have is reverb. These are the default settings here. So you can play with the high pass or the low pass whenever you feel it works best for your song, or if you're trying to remake this one. I try to get this one as close as possible. And then for our last detail here, it's pretty useful. If we take this away, which I'm going to take this away, this is our multi-sampler here. I've got the guitar attack. This is just, it comes stock with Anna 2. If I take this away, I turn down the depth all the way here on our G envelope. We're missing a little of that bite. So we turn this up. And we want this to re-trigger every time, because our G envelope is connected to our volume on our multi-sampler. So I just right-click, send this to G envelope 1. We have our re-trigger on, so this means every time a note is triggered, it restarts this curve, and we have the volume just ramping down. Sort of similar to what we have going on here in the amp envelope, except we're doing it here in the G envelope. So that's how you get the sound. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the next one.